I would describe war as pure carnage, destruction of facilities and of human lives. It's incomprehensible to me how this happened. The kamikazes, that was scary to me. Anybody at that time says they weren't scared, I don't think they're telling the truth. I'll never forget the Battle of Surigao Strait. I'm a small town kid from New Jersey. My dad was in the Navy, my oldest brother was already in, so I wanted to go. After the Pearl Harbor attack, patriotism was running very high, and you had to have parental consent to join the armed forces at 17. And my mother did not want to sign, but my father said, let him go up there to New York. They're not going to accept him, because I was a very skinny kid. I think I weighed about 118. So I went up to New York, enlisted, and they accepted me. So it was kind of shock to my mother. I wasn't too bad a looking guy. After completing advanced fire control school, the first ship I was assigned to was the USS Melvin. It was the proudest day of my life when I finally walked aboard that ship. The patriotism was raging in my blood. Everybody, we wanted to face the enemy. I wasn't thinking anything else. I didn't miss my parents, I didn't miss so many things. Destroyers were known as the tip of the spear. We were detached single destroyers to go out, and our purpose was that we detected on our radar major Japanese flights coming down to alert the main landing area to that, and that left us very vulnerable. More destroyers were either sunk or damaged in the Okinawa campaign than they were of the rest of the total war in the Pacific. There were moments when I was afraid, not sure if I was going to live or die. This is a very good photograph, and in combat, guess where I was? Right up top in the director here. Wherever we pointed on target, the guns automatically pointed. The first combat I saw was at Saipan, where we discovered a surface blip on our radar, and it was a submarine, which we subsequently sank. So that was my first kind of little bit of excitement. Felt great. That's what I wanted to do. And when we got to the Philippines, the kamikazes became quite frequent. You're literally on your own, and we didn't give it another thought till the Japanese wised up and decided to kamikaze us. During a kamikaze attack, being in the main battery director, we were on telescopes. Looked like he was coming right down our throat. I was kind of frightened. My heart was pounding. One looked like he was going to hit us. We kept hitting him, and I'm saying, my God, this guy's going to hit us. I could see flecks of his wings breaking up, and then all of a sudden the ocean came into view, and it had crashed in the ocean. It was a new experience, trying to kill an opponent who only wanted to kill you and not survive. It was 3 a.m. Our destroyer squadron received orders that we were going to be the additional combat attack on the Japanese force. It involved a number of warships, battleships, cruisers, destroyers, probably one of the last great battles involving warships. As we closed in on our torpedo run, we were illuminated by star shells. They were literally over the ship, so we were lit up like daylight at that moment. The Japanese ships were firing on us, and the shells were landing with huge splashes on all sides of the ship and in front of us. The ship was shuddering. We had to keep going, and because I was in the director, I'm hearing other ones say, wow, that was close. It all happens so fast you don't think. You just want to do your job, get out. We went in fast, dropped our torpedoes. We hit the Japanese battleship Fuso, broke it in half and sunk it, and we were out of there. When I look back at that battle, I feel so lucky that we survived. I think it's important that we tell these stories. So I talk to my children and my grandchildren because I think they should know what went on. If we all keep it a secret, history will never know. So I believe in talking about it. I'm proud of my service to my country.